Hi there, here's my new Qlab and Companion setup that I use for basic VT playback on corporate shows. It allows for queue information from Qlab to be shown on the producer or show caller's monitor, meaning they have a view of all necessary information and as such can reduce conversations on comms. On the screen here we have my Qlab workspace with VTs already loaded. On the top left there is the Qlab audition window, which shows the output to screen. And below this, at the bottom left, is the Stagetimer2 display. This is a very useful timer program that can show two different timers at the same time, such as time of day or countdown, on an external monitor, such as the producer's or show caller's screen or multi-view. It can also be overlaid with text information as well, which is what we are integrating Qlab with to display queue information. At the top right of the screen is my Streamdeck emulator showing the simple button arrangement that I'm using. To start, you can see that I can toggle the timer display from showing time of day, then to display VT countdown. Currently there's no VT playing, so the VT countdown is displaying 0, and there's time of day. What Companion allows us to do also is move up or down the queue list, and at the same time Stagetimer2 gets updated with the queue information for the current queue that is standing by in Qlab. So to show you here, we can move up and down the queue list, and you can see that queue information is coming across into the Stagetimer window. At the top of the timer display, the show caller can see which queue I'm waiting on, as well as info for the queue. The information shown is the Qlab queue number or name, the actual file name, the duration of the queue, the master volume for the queue, and whether the loop is set on or off, and the holder end set on or off. Finally, it shows the notes for the queue, which are entered in Qlab. Moving forward and backwards, we can see that different queues have different information, all of which is great for the show caller to have a view of. For example, if we go to VT2, we can see that there are notes and that the volume of this queue has been boosted by 8 dB and that both loop and hold have been set as on. Using the message toggle button in Companion, we can show or hide this, if this is more important to see just timer info. Likewise, we can just toggle the choice of timer output between time of day and VT timer. Once a VT is standing by, we can then play it. When we do this, no matter what the state of Stagetimer2, it defaults to showing queue information and then shows the timer starting a VT countdown, matching the Qlab information. So if we go up to VT1, we can see the information there, and hitting go will play the VT and update the timer. When it is playing, we can again toggle the message if it doesn't need to be shown, so we can have a larger view of the time remaining. We can then go back to the notes at any time, or if need be we can remind people what the time of day is, as well as going back to remaining time on VT, and if necessary, all the notes and queue information. Pressing panic at the end of the video, or whenever needed, resets the timer to just show timer 1 time of day, and the system is reset, ready to go again. It's worth noting that currently this only works for video files and for individual file playback, not multiple files. But for basic corporate usage, this is what I do 99% of the time. Thank you.